I want to talk about the eczema and the emotional root causes of eczema based on Metahealth Science. So, Metahealth Science is a science that links the physical illnesses with the emotional root causes. So, basically, every single illness, every single health issue that we experience is caused by emotions. Okay, so when we talk about the eczema, there are three emotional root causes for that. The first one is wanting or not wanting to be touched, and I'm gonna explain it in a minute. The second one is unworthiness. The third one is anger. Okay, so wanting and not wanting to be touched. For example, if you are in a relationship and you miss to be touched by a person, okay, so you wanted to be touched. But not wanting to be touched bit is, for example, you want to separate yourself from that person. Okay, so let's take an example. If you have, for example, eczema in this area of your arm, for example, so let's say that there was a situation where you don't want to be touched, so you want to push that person away. So that's why you get the eczema in this area, because this is the outer area where you use it to push the person away. So you don't want to be touched by that person, or you don't want to be close, that your skin does not touch their skin. Okay, so you don't want to be touched by that person, and that makes you unworthy, that you have gone through the situation, that for example you have gone through sexual harassment, for example, or whatever. So you feel like, I don't want to be touched by that person anymore, and you feel unworthy in a way that how could I put myself in this situation, and you feel angry around yourself and angry about that person. Okay, so three emotional root causes are happening at the same time: that you don't want to be touched, and you feel unworthy, and also you are angry. Okay, so I want you to reflect. If you have eczema, I want you to reflect, what are the emotions that associated with that? Is it like you miss to be touched, or you don't want to be touched? Is it like you feel angry? Is it because you feel unworthy? It has to be the eczema. It's like a combination. It's a complex illness, so it's a combination of of three emotions. So reflect on the area. When did it start, and where did you get the eczema? Because every single part of our body represents certain emotions. Okay, so for example, if you have eczema in your lips, for example, it's more about like talking, that you don't want to talk something, or it's about touching, either touching a person by kissing them, or maybe food, because the food touches your lips, right? So it depends on your situation where the eczema is, but mainly you need to reflect on these three emotions. I hope this video helps you a lot to reflect on the emotional root causes of eczema, and I will see you in the next video.